What's up, guys and girls? Rob here. A week away from first pitch of baseball, 25th of March 2021. And can't say that I'm not looking forward to baseball. I am looking forward to baseball. 60 game season was okay last year. But by the time it got going, it was done. It was like over with. And none of my teams came out the gate last year and played well the first 15 games. Well, if you don't come out the first 15 games in a 162-game season, you still got 150 games to do something about it. Where last year you only had 45 more games to make up something. So we're definitely hoping the values of things will change this year with baseball. 162 games, ready to start next week. Reds and Cardinals will kick off the new season, and then from there, you get the Braves and Phillies and on and on and on and on. So I'm sure a lot of folks will be glad to see baseball once again in the USA. Don't have to watch it on ESPN at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, whatever. So welcome one and all. We got a few people in here right now. We're hoping to have Harris in here in a little bit. If we have Harris, I'll also try to have him. John Mafasoli. John. Now, do you have a son? Just a question. Or a brother. Maybe you've got a brother. So Thursday evening, I thought today all day was Friday. I don't know why. No idea why I thought today was Friday, but I did. Thought today was Friday, even this morning. And I was like, well, today is not Friday. Okay. But, we're okay. We're making it through it slowly. Watched a little bit of golf today. Match plays okay. It just it really has no flow to it. Match play doesn't, because if somebody one match could be one, all square going to the 18th, and that's great. Okay, the next match, well, that one's already over. Starting to rain in Northeast Ohio. It's been raining here today. Miserable day. My neighbor had a well dug in there and on their property, so been hearing those damn machinery over all day. That shit. It's not their fault. I mean, it's just part of the game. That's just part of how the game works. You have to adapt. You have to adapt. Harris got in touch with me earlier, said he would make an attempt to try to come on here. And should be good about 7:30ish, is what he said. And so I'm on here about 7 o'clock and getting on here a little early. That way, if he makes it a little early, that's fine. He can't say Rob wasn't here, that's for sure. Been playing some golf. Could keep playing golf until somebody comes. What do you guys think about that? Should I play golf, or should I just kind of hang tight here and we'll wait for Harris? I hope to have Harris on this channel on here this evening. That's for sure. I'm certainly hoping to. And if we do, Number one thing is, he's going through a lot. So we'll try to find out what kind of sports he's focusing on, whether it's NFL, draft, MLB, season, whatever. Non-roster invitees Brandon Kinsler and Tony Watson both had. Oh, okay. Ronald Torres, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I knew Odubel Herrera looked like he was going to be the starter. Looked like he was going to be the starter for the Phillies in center field. They could really use a lefty. They've got him, Gregorius when he's in the lineup, and Harper. That's their lefties. Uh, their corner infielders both right-handed. The second baseman's right-handed. Their left fielder is right-handed, and their catcher's right-handed. So, yeah, they could use a third left-handed bat, especially with the three batter rule for the pitchers. They definitely need that. Definitely need it. But Brad Miller, if he can come back like he did a couple of years ago, they're going to have a good pickup there. Texans quarterback this year. They'll draft one. I'm pretty sure they're going to have to draft one now. Maybe Kyle Trask. Could very easily be Kyle Trask. Chase Daniels had his run around the league a few times. I watched part of the press conference this morning in Philadelphia for their newest quarterback signing, Joe Flacco. Ryan Leaf today was actually hosting Dan Patrick's show. So how about that? Have clipboard will travel. Yeah, so he Michael Vick. Yeah, he actually did a pretty good job hosting that show today. Ryan Leaf has turned his whole life around, not just his game. He's turned his whole life around, and he is one of the more apt people I think out there that can conduct an interview. I would rather watch him than Dan Patrick. I would rather watch him than Colin Coward. I would rather watch him than Jason Whitlock. I would rather watch him, Sal Palantonio. No. So Ryan Leaf may find his way back into a fold and maybe announce it before long. He could be an announcer, and if he's good at it all, people will watch. He's definitely got a better voice than Romo. My God, Romo's just, oh man. If CBS can pay him $180 million, good Lord. Then watch out. Ryan Leaf might just have him a place out there in the NBC land. I don't know. We'll see. Boy. Hands are cold. Good burger. Where'd you get your burger at? That you eating? Actually went to Taco Bell. Ding. Goes from zero to annoying. Watson has no court dates yet, I don't think, and that's going to hurt him. That's got to hurt him. Went from 14 to 16 today, women. It's going up exponentially. And you know, folks, my client, Deshaun Watson, would like to let everyone know that he did attend all these massage parlors. The only reason he did, he was in those towns at that certain time. All right. Massage therapist. Most people that find one are like, okay, they're just like my doctor, you know, that's it. He showed me your channel. Oh, okay, very cool, John. Very cool. So very cool, very, very often, you know, most people, if they've got a massage therapist, you've got a doctor, you don't go changing that. You know, if you got a chiropractor that's going to, you know, crunch your back 2 or 3 different ways in order for you to be able to walk next week, you're not going to go to the one 30 miles down the road. You're not going to do it 100 miles down the road. You're just not going to do that. You've got a doctor you trust, you go into that doctor, male or female, it doesn't matter. But how many men go to a massage parlor, massage therapist, whatever you want to call them, where if you went to 10 different ones, it would always be women. And not only that, it would be women that, I mean, that look very, very nice everywhere you go. Don't tell me that. You know, there's no way every place you go to doesn't, you know, some of them's going to have men. And some are going to have women that just, okay, you know, just don't do anything for you. But in his case, every one of these are women that look very, very nice. So you just come up with that one. But that's before. That's saying that he didn't do anything. What are the odds that each one of these different locations, right, that these women that are accusing him of this, right? Number one is women. Oh, he just likes women. And number 2, all of them are not bad. None of them are bad-looking women. And when I say that, they're all almost the same age range and everything. It's crazy. So, yeah. Okay, you know, I would prefer not to have the massage therapist is 44. I would prefer to have the one that's 30. Okay. So, yeah, I heard Breakfield's going to leave. The more and more I'm hearing stuff come out of Duke, the more I'm thinking Coach K is gone. Okay. How many people leave Duke on a consistent basis and transfer? And this year we've had one during the season and then one right now. One left. He had no damn clue what he was doing, understandably. But now they got one more. How often does Duke have that going on? They just don't. Duke does not have those types of problems. Losing athletes going to other schools. I'm smelling a rat there, and I really do think Coach K is going to be gone very, very soon. I've said it all along. I think he leaves. I certainly do think he leaves We just don't know who's going to take the post from him. What else is happening? Let's see. Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball. What's up, John Wise? What's going on? John's in here this evening. Awesome situation. John's here with us. Baseball. Drew Brees retires. Yeah, he announced that last week. Megan Rapinoe goes in front of the Senate Judiciary Committee and says, myself as an athlete deserves to get paid the same as the men's national team. Okay? Well, right now it's sure looking like maybe I don't think they got enough confidence in the kid that they've got down there. I definitely don't think Jameis Winston's the answer. They probably draft one. I was thinking maybe Andy Dalton goes there. Andy Dalton's with the Bears. It's getting late in the process. Breeze should have retired before now. What's up, Sean? But this Megan Rapinoe thing, she goes before Senate Judiciary Committee and says, we deserve as much money as the men. All right. Let me tell you. Let me just present my side, folks, okay? You guys are the jury, all right? I have my own little league. All right, let's say it this way. I have my own basketball league of 10 men's teams. 50 miles down the road, someone else has their own women's league. 10 teams. Okay? I promise to pay these older gentlemen. Let's say it's a senior men's team and it's a senior women's team. So we'll say they're retired. And I promise to pay each one of these men out of my pocket to perform on the basketball floor. Okay? I promise that. And they are all right. Let's say they're not pros, but they were semi-pro. They're not good enough to make it to the NBA, but they're out of college now, kind of like a G League, whatever. And I go get sponsorship from Pepsi. I go get sponsorship from Taco Bell. I go get sponsorship from Levi Strauss. I go get sponsorship from Reebok. And Reebok and all these places, in order to do this, they make it where they can call the games on radio, and I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it. And they give me checks. And then that makes it where I can cut each one of these guys that are, is playing $250 a week. All right. While the women 100 miles down the road, they've got the only sponsor they got is Gatorade. And they just don't have enough money to pay each player $200 bucks a game or $250. All they can afford to pay is $100 a game to the ladies. All right. Now, if they had more people coming in the stands buying tickets, or they had more sponsorship, they could do it. But they don't. They don't have a sponsorship to back them. And then number two, they don't have the people going into the games and watching them and paying the same. All right, let's say my ticket prices are $15. Theirs are $5. Okay? And that helps me be able to pay the players. Now, Same situation with the men's national team and the women's national team. The men's World Cup, on averages is about an $85 to $110 ticket on average for just a regional game when they have a World Cup. Where the women's tickets on average are about $55 to $85. 30 bucks cheaper, 20 bucks cheaper, let's say. Should Congress step in and force the soccer teams or force the national team to pay the women the same amount as the men? You tell me. And then I will follow up if you say yes. Okay. Should they force the women's teams and the men's teams to make the same amount of money? You tell me. Who do I think is going to step up for the Saints? Oh boy. Really not a lot of people. Maybe Sam Darnold. Maybe Sam Darnold. I don't know. I think his days as a Jet are pretty well close to being over with anyway. I don't know. Sam Darnold looks like maybe would be the one that would make as much sense as anywhere. Not if it forces one to go broke. Exactly. Part of her argument was that colleges were not keeping facilities in the same condition for the women as they did for the men. They're also getting a cheaper version of the COVID test. All right. Now that right there, I don't agree with all that then. All right. They should be able to use the same dressing rooms or locker rooms as the guys. I don't have a problem with that in college. Agreed. They're not getting paid either way. The COVID test should be the same. Yes. Well, see, Larry, I don't think it pays the bills. I'm sorry as it can be, but I will tell you why I think the women have more success than the men. All right. Think about the teams they play in around the world. Okay, we're talking about the women now, not the men. How many of these women don't have the same rights as American women? Can go as they please, come as they please, do everything as they please. Full freedoms. Very few of these countries have that. Japan, they're tight about the women when they are on the national team. I know Hong Kong, North and South Korea, these countries just do not, and Russia, they still don't. They don't have the same rights as these women over here do have. And it plays a part in it. I mean, when you're not able to go out, they force them to do whatever they have to do within their home, within their home structure first before they even think about letting them go out here and play soccer. Where the women here in the United States, some of them, that's their only gig. That some of them are not married, some are don't have girlfriends or boyfriends, whatever. Their only gig is soccer. When they're away from the field, they can go out here if they want to, join a country club or whatever they want to, work out 24/7. These other countries, you just can't do that. And that gives them the physical edge. I really believe that. I mean, most of these women can really go and run and hang with these other women. They can do it. Now, if accomplishment based, if we're going to do it that way, number one, when they enter some of these tournaments that they're in, There should be prizes and gifts. That's what should that for winning the World Cup or in the, let's say the Women's Soccer League, whatever, or WSL. The winners get a new car or whatever. The reason they don't do that, well, U.S. men need to step up their game, but you got to realize the U.S. men are 30 years behind, 40 years behind all these other teams. I mean, right now, in Argentina, you show them a football, you show them a soccer ball, you show them a basketball. Which one are they playing? Brazil, same thing. Germany, England, all these countries, what is the head game on it? And over here, the money game is basketball. What's up, Dave Little? What's going on? And that's going to be that way for the next few years. It's going to be that way for the next few years. We talk about the men, U.S. men need to step up their game. The average time when these guys start playing games with a clock that one team wins and one team loses, they're about the average age of 9 or 10. In Brazil, from the age of 4, they're playing on the field. They're on the field playing from the age of 4. It makes a difference. Well, yeah, soccer organization needs to probably step up some too. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. But it's just that we don't limit our kids to playing just this, and just this. Growing up, Now, let me kind of turn the tables on you there. Totally different with golf. Because that's a one-man band or one-woman band right there. They can go out and do it. But when you got to have organizations, straight across the board, and they're playing at the same time baseball is being played. They're playing at the same time football is being played. In the summertime for the kids. Soccer is not as well loved here as it is in other countries. It's just not. But I really believe that due to the fact that the women here in this country have so many more rights than they do in other countries, that's what allows them to step up. Oh yeah, I'm with Ken Castro. The best athletes are the fastest, the tallest, the most in shape ones. Definitely are not Ivy League. Baseball numbers are down here in the U.S. Well, one thing about it, we're gonna see about how well baseball numbers are as far as paying customers are this year. I'm expecting for it to rise back up this year. I really am. But I'm with Ken Castro. We need to be in the inner cities of L.A., Chicago, Detroit, okay, and find the athlete. Don't worry about what color they are. Find the athlete and say, look, do you want to do it? And then on top of that, they got to want to do it, and they definitely can't, somebody like a LeBron James just would not work. 6'9", weighs 275. There's no way he could. What do you mean by numbers, Larry? Players or fans? What's up, Harris? What's going on, Harris? Let me also. I'm going to invite Harris. Yeah, youth soccer's always been. It's getting back up there that baseball is. Baseball's starting to get better. Baseball's picking it back up again. So, Harris, let me email you something here. Come on, you can check your email in just a second. And he said he could be about 7:30-ish. He made it at 7:20-ish. How about that? Perfect. All right. Now, Harris, I have sent you. You have mail, sir. You have mail. All right. So when you open your mail, it should be a little blue strip on there. Just have your cam ready, and yeah, you should be able to hop right in here. And it's really good to see you, bud. We are really, really, really ready to have you back full time. We really are. We missed you. Basketball's on the rise big time. Well, Larry, ratings wise, it's not. It's pancaked. It's flatter than a pancake right now. NBA's as far as television ratings are way lower than college. Oh well, the rise of the player, that's one thing. But the thing is, if nobody wants to watch it, that's our problem. That's our problem right there. It's not the amount of players. We're not going to run out of MLB players. We're not going to run out of what's up, bud?
Hey, how are you?
All right. We're not going to run out of Major League Baseball players. We're not going to have to worry about that. What we got to worry about is getting asses every 18 inches. And then once we do that, things will be taken care of. Welcome to my cohort here, right here, Harris Jessup. What's going on, my friend?
Not much, sir. It's nice to be back, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's very, very cool. No hat on you. No hat. So now, let's see. You come from Baltimore, so you're an Orioles fan.
Always have been, always will be.
All right. Okay. So if you come make a trip up here, we'll have to go to an Orioles game. I'm talking players and kids participating. Yeah. It's around my area now. It's starting to pick back up a little bit as far as little league baseball and stuff. So
I'll tell you as far as little league, just around here. I mean, they've been going full force down here, from what I'm understanding, since the second week of January.
Yeah, and and that's the thing. That's the accommodations of Florida.
Right.
They can have 4 seasons of baseball if they want to, right?
Yeah. Well, what I understand, and it's all still new to me because I've only been down here since basically the week after Christmas, as you know.
Right.
But I was told they usually take off between Thanksgiving and Christmas. They'll allow the kids to do like indoor workouts or whatever the week after Christmas until about 2 weeks into January. Then they get back on the field.
Yep, and then they'll play 2 weeks before Christmas.
Oh yeah, There was another guy that came down here from Baltimore that I ran into. Just out walking, and he was doing the game. He said the second week of December, he was doing baseball. He was on the field.
That's awesome. That is awesome. I think it's ultra cool. Now, how warm did you get there today?
Right now it's 94.
Oh well, okay. Let me tell you the mid-Atlantic temperature here. It's not 94. Current temperature, 64, and it's been drizzly rain all day. Now, you do get a lot of those thunderbursts of showers down there too.
We haven't had any real thunderstorms since I've been down here, but we've had some heavy showers.
Yeah.
You know,
And,
and most of the rain we've had since I've been here has been at night. Believe it or
oh,
not,
okay.
actually, when the temperature cools off, that's when they're getting more of it. I haven't seen anything real steady since Daytona week.
Okay. And it just it's like a sponge. It just goes right in the ground, right down
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah, because everything's sand based down here.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's and you're how far out of Lakeland?
Well, I'm right in Central Florida. I'm in Lake County,
Like, okay.
Claremont, Groveland.
Oh, okay. And you're not that far. So you're not that far from Disney World. What, 30 minutes?
35 minutes. Yeah,
Okay. And have you been to Tampa since you've been down there?
I have not.
Tampa's probably what, 40,
Closer to about an hour.
closer to an hour.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're right there in Bobby Catalano territory. So she's right there in your area too. So
Yeah, that's what you told me. I mean, when you and I first discussed it when I first came down here, I told you about that golf course. You know, where I'm out here right by the green. That you nailed it. That golf course you named was the name of it. I can't remember it offhand, but that was the golf course that you
oh,
researched.
okay.
So you know right where I'm at.
I found it on the map and I just throwed it at you your way, and you were like, I'm not sure if that's the name of it. You must have looked it up after that.
Well, I actually drove by it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
but yeah, you nailed it. I can't remember what the name of it was offhand, but I remember, reading what you had sent me by email.
Yep.
And then there it was, boom, right there in front of me, black and white.
Very cool.
So
don't want to gloom and doom the interview, but how are you and your sister holding up?
better than I thought.
Yeah.
I do want to thank everybody for everything. I mean, just from the text messages, the emails, the phone calls, the donations, guys, it means a lot. Like I keep telling Rob, I said, sometimes this group in here is tighter than a real family is. This group is what family's really about. It really is. But yeah, we actually, it all happened. Today's the first time we actually went out of the house for the most part.
Oh,
We went out to eat. That's why I said, about 7:30 or so. We actually went out, and it's probably the first time we've had a true meal
right.
since all this has happened. So,
Well, yeah, because you told me it was on a Thursday, and you said we're going to start doing the hospice thing, and it went 20 days. After 14 days or 15 days, as Darla say hi to you.
Hi, Dar.
Chris, how are you doing?
Better than I thought right now.
Good.
But and I can tell everybody else, thank you for everything, the thoughts, the prayers, the donation, everything.
You're very welcome. Praying for you guys every day, and I hope you and your sister are doing okay. And it's a blessing, and she's at peace now. Just know that.
And that's the way we look at it. I mean,
yeah, you have to.
If you would have seen the pain she was in, the night morning she went, that Wednesday, that happened. My days that happened Tuesday night and the Wednesday morning.
Right,
okay.
Yeah.
They came out Tuesday and put the pump in for her meds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I told my sister, I said, it's not going to be long now because now that pain's going to be controlled.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the pain was keeping her going. It really was. It was keeping her from being at peace.
Aww.
And once they got that in, and they didn't even go with the morphine. They went straight to Lauded with her.
Oh,
so if anybody out there has had an IV Dilaudid, you know how that feels.
Yeah.
So she was really well relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that really helped.
Just know that we're thinking about you, and I'll let you guys talk. And I just wanted to say hey, and we've been praying for you guys, and just know that we're here for you. So.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Take good care.
Thank you.
After 14 days, I got in touch with you. 14 or 15 days. And my one thing was, number one, eat. Make sure you keep your strength up, and make sure you rest. And then my next question to you was, how many 8-hour rests, day, night, whenever, had you had through 14 days? And you said what, one?
One over that 20-day period.
So you never had another one after that either. No, wow.
No, not until really last night. And last night, the only reason I did is because I literally took my medication at night to help me sleep.
Yeah.
Because when she was going through all that, I refused to take it in case she needed me. Because if I take that meds at night, I don't wake up.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be there for her in case she needed me.
We got you. So last night you were able to. Did you get a full 8 or more than 8?
I probably had about 10.5.
Oh, good. Very good.
But I'll tell you, I don't feel it. I mean, I'm still drained,
I'm
emotionally,
sure.
physically, but it's going to take some time. But time's on my side now.
Yeah. And simple things as a walk. Simple things,
absolutely.
going outside, taking a walk, walking 1/10 of a mile, walking back.
Right.
We take it for granted. Going into a store or something, you weren't able to do that. No. So, and you are in a more relaxed atmosphere in the United States than most places because, they please wear a mask, mask, but it's
the whole
100%.
thing is, if we would not have moved down here when we did to my sister's house, I don't know what would have happened because we were at the point neither one of us could handle helping her up and down by ourselves. It took 2 people. So I mean, it was both of us. It was a team effort around the clock.
Yeah, and the thing is, about the time you were moving, we were getting snow and stuff up, in our area, in your area, during Christmas, right there around Christmas time.
We had just missed it. We were right between everything.
Yeah.
Because if you remember, she came down here the week before Christmas because of the fall she had.
About the 20th or 21st.
Yeah, she was down there about then, and then I came down here the 28th because I basically packed up the entire house in a week. 42 years of a house I packed up in a week.
You gonna slide by if you had the opportunity, and you told me last minute. You said, "Rob, but I'm gonna be doing good just to get where I got to get in that time frame." So, yeah, no problem there. But now, no excuse if you come up north.
Oh, absolutely, and right now I plan on coming up that way at the latest Father's Day weekend.
All right.
Okay. There's a baseball tournament I'm supposed to be working up in Baltimore Father's Day weekend. That's Saturday, Sunday. So I'm hoping to head that way Thursday that week, and hopefully get by see you on Thursday.
Stop by here and just stay a night.
Well, we could do that too.
Yeah.
And then continue on Friday, and we're good to go.
You're well over halfway from here to Baltimore. We can get there in a little over 4.
Yeah, I think when I map quested when everything was going on, I think it was 4:20. Yeah. And from where I was to where I am now, it only took me about an hour and 10 minutes out of the way. If I didn't go straight through.
Right. And you can stay on highways and still come to my house. No problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
And time could always be made up with traffic anyway.
Yep. So you got to the soccer. I mean the soccer teams.
Yeah, I did get the set. Matter of fact, it's funny because at the same time I had ordered a couple new games from Keith because of the new boxes and all.
Okay.
And I don't know if Keith watches the channel or not, but I do want to give him a big thank you. I placed a pretty large order, and he had given me a huge discount, believe it or not. And I think a lot of it.
I had no part in that. I had zero part in that. I was taking on, as far as let's see if we can get some money for you and some stuff like that. So I hope whoever did that for you will step up and say, you know what, I put a word in for you. So,
yeah, whoever it was, I owe you a big thank you. I mean, you wouldn't believe what he done for me. I mean, I actually had ordered all 15 of the golf course sets.
Okay.
The new golf course and the new copy of the golf game and the soccer blast. And soccer blast and all that arrived the same time the card set arrived that you had sent me from Alan.
So awesome.
So I mean, perfect timing.
Oh yeah. So I tell you what, guys. Let's look out here in chat right now. If anybody's got a question for Harris that I'm not thinking of, definitely shoot it out there because I can read it right there. Can you read it? Can you read it from where you're at, Harris?
I can see it. I'm trying to keep track of it.
Yeah.
PJ, I did want to thank you specifically. I know you had sent something after Rob did. It was appreciated as well.
Very cool. See, I don't know everything that's going on here. I just know the people that have stepped up in the room, and it's been a lot of them. It's been a lot of them. Let's see. Maryland, Baltimore County didn't make the tournament this year.
No.
No, I've actually been to that campus before. Do you know where that little campus is?
Yeah, I actually umpired my only college softball game there.
And have you ever seen their gymnasium?
You mean that little hole in the wall? Yeah.
Are not most high school gymnasiums larger than that one?
Yes.
Yes. I've
Very
been there, folks. I'm telling you, when we tell you this, Maryland, Baltimore County, the upset that they did on the University of Virginia, it's not like they had a whole – I mean, they didn't have many people to pick through to have a basketball team. No. And whoever they ended up getting to come to their school, they did a fine job that year because they were able to upset number one seed. Yeah. Do you have a favorite EPL team?
Tri-fan, not really. I mean, I'll watch the league itself, but nobody specifically.
Nobody specifically. Now, how about National League Baseball? You got your Orioles, but National League team. If you're watching,
I was always a Dodger fan growing up.
Oh, okay. So that worked out well for you there this past year. Yeah, that worked out. Let's see. Now, are you a big Ravens fan?
No. I'm a Cowboy fan, man.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys.
Always will be.
Oh, okay. I got you.
That's why a little while back when you started about Dak never resigning in Dallas, I was always on you about it.
Yeah. I really didn't think it was going to happen, especially after the I think I actually found a jersey today, Dallas jersey today.
I'll be honest with you. I thought he would resign, but I thought it was going to be another franchise tag year.
I found a Marion Barber.
Marion Barber. There you go.
Yeah, I found that today. So, yeah. Let's see. What are we going to say? All right. I don't know if you've watched any of our shows, me and Bleacher Bums. I've been on a few times. I'm saying Baltimore is going to be lucky to win 40 games this year. Now let me preface it. I don't think they're the worst team in the league. I think the Pirates are the worst team in the league.
They're just in the toughest division.
Exactly. They're in a division with the Blue Jays. They're with the Red Sox, which is probably the worst team still, though. They're pretty, they're a 70-win team. Yankees and the Rays.
Right.
Now, where do you see – I mean, you lay me down 162 games. Where do you see Baltimore? Do you see them 62 and 100? Do you see them 81 and 81? Do you see them? I mean, where do you see them falling this year or dropping?
I do see them losing 100 games again.
You do?
I do see them losing 100 again.
Okay, so that would at best be 62 and 100 right there. Now, what is their major issue right now? I mean, is it their
ownership?
Is it just straight up ownership?
Yeah.
Now, the public, and I'm one of the public, I'm wondering what is the issue with the Orioles and Davis? What is the excitement there that we got to keep Davis every year?
I think right now it's just the money that they have tied up into him.
Yeah.
Because, if they were to trade him or just release him, they're still going to have to eat a lot of that salary. Nobody's going to take him for the entire salary that he's being paid. Right. So, he's in a catbird seat right now. He's going to get paid no matter what he does.
And this is his last year, correct?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Not change subject. Let me answer a question. John Wise asked, which sports referee or umpire? in levels. Basically baseball I've done anywhere up to I do club, I do rec. I've done some high school. I've done a lot of the men's on limited leagues. As far as football, I've been as high as the semi-pro level, anywhere from recreation parks up to semi-pro.
Very cool. So you've done a lot of umpiring.
Oh yeah, I mean this will be my 36th year.
Oh, I did a lot, but most of mine was fast pitch girls softball,
Okay,
and
yeah.
some little league baseball because it's just real handy for me. A quarter mile down the street.
Right. Well, if it can be played on a ball field, I've done it.
Oh, okay.
You know, baseball, softball, fast pitch, slow pitch, it don't matter.
Now, how much did you play? How much did you play, like in schools or anything?
Football, I played high school football.
Okay.
I played 2 years of semi-pro football.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Other than that, no college ball. That was my fault. I had a chance to go to West Virginia, but screwed up big time my senior year of high school. Baseball, never played a big lick of baseball organized in my life.
Really?
It's always been either coaching the kids. I was coaching at 13 years old. Okay, it was either coaching or umpiring.
I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna say you were a defensive back.
No.
Hey, all right, guys, don't give it away. Take a guess as to the position Harris played. You said semi-pro.
Semi-pro and high school.
Oh, okay. So yeah, do throw a guess out there. I was gonna say how tall. All right, this might give it away. How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
5'11". Do you weigh much as 200?
Oh yeah. My playing weight in high school was 280.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
When I played 5'11", 280?
Uh-huh.
Okay, now we're looking at a guy right now that looks like, from just what we're seeing right here, you look like you're about 5'8", you probably weigh about a buck and a half.
Well, I'll tell you, I was 5'11", 280 in high school playing ball, okay? When I played semi-pro, still 5'11", I was about 360.
Oh,
okay.
That sounds like a nose guard.
My highest weight in my life was over 500 pounds. I had a gastric bypass surgery in 2011.
Oh, okay.
I'm down to 225 right now.
Oh, okay. And you're 5'11",
5'11", yeah.
Okay. I'm running right around 250. I'm 6'4". So.
Yeah, but both high school and semi-pro, I played defensive line.
Okay. All right. Yeah, very cool. Yeah. So now, could you move with that weight? Were you pretty agile?
High school, I was pretty mobile.
Oh, okay.
At the semi-pro level, not as much. I was very lucky to get on the field at that level.
Now, did you ever play any teams like from Virginia?
Ooh, that I can't
Lynchburg
remember.
Storm, the Storm. Actually, I have some. It may be called a Virginia Storm.
Rob, I couldn't remember. At this point, we're talking 30 years ago.
It wouldn't have been that long ago anyway.
Yeah, we're talking 30 years. I'm 54 years old as you are.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, you and I are the same age.
Okay, and when do you turn 54?
I turned 54 in January.
Oh, okay. So we're just 3 months apart.
Yeah.
Because my 54th is coming up a week from Saturday.
Okay.
I think that's right. Right at the beginning of April. So very cool. Yeah, that's very cool. So, you played Little League football. You played
high school
midgets, the varsities and all that, and then JV, and then varsity in high school. Well,
four years in varsity.
8th grade, were you varsity or were you JV?
I was four-year varsity player.
Oh, you played varsity in 8th grade then. Okay.
9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. All four years of high school.
Well, okay. That shows us right there then that you knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing. That's all right there. Let's see. Play.com games. Your favorite?
Red, white, and blue racing.
Red, white, and blue racing. All right. Nothing wrong. Hi, Captain Carl. Hi, everyone. I've just been listening because I am also working in other things. All right, Captain Carl. Trying to get him to come down here. He does not have a driver's license, so he said he would have to take a train. I hate to see him take a train, but there comes Alex Mafasoli back, and I saw his dad was in John Lore earlier. So we got a good group in here. John Wise, he's new to the group, Harris, and he's just getting going here as far as playing some games himself. So
welcome.
Yes, and definitely, John. I want to have you on here very, very soon too. Because we need the vision of somebody that's brand new to our games and just say, "Oh, well, look, this is what I see from afar. This is what I think is could be done differently or whatever." Boxing. Do you have legends? Do you have which one? Which boxing game do you have?
Me, I've got legends. I've got Glory Days. I have Downey. I have Title Bout 1 and 2, and Title Bout 2 will never see another game on my table. I've got Dice Boxing.
I got to bring that up just for a second. One question, I'll drop it on it. The Title Bout 2. Was it due to the fact the game sucks that bad?
It's not the game sucks. It's just the false promises and the rule book changing every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I'll say this. I mean, I own every card set that he's put out, including the last 2.
Yeah.
Now I do know, and this is no slap in his face. I do know his health and his family had a lot of issues.
Yep.
Okay. I know he's turned over all publishing the games to drive through cards or whatever it is. You know, he's no longer putting the cards out except by PDF. He's still designing the cards, but his big problem is he just makes too many promises that he can't keep.
Agreed. Have you ever seen a card of the quality of Glory Days Boxing?
Oh no.
Is that not head and shoulders above anything else?
Yeah, between Glory Days and Sideline, and anything associated with Joe, over there with him and Anthony. I mean, head and shoulders above anybody on the market as far as cards.
Yeah, it's and payoff pitch. I play that pretty regular on my channel.
Right.
I've got like 100 games of that already done now, and I'm kind of right in the middle of my tournament, my golf tournament too. Do you have Inside the Cup? Golf?
Yes, that was one that I had won the auction from. I forget who it was. It was running those auctions when he was getting rid of all the sports games.
Chester.
I did.
Chester.
Yeah.
Chester. Okay.
I won some. I won some of those. I won his Inside the Cup stuff.
Okay. Did he have all 3 courses?
I believe he had one printed course, and the other courses he had to hold back because they were PDFs.
Oh, okay.
I believe he was approached about holding on to his PDFs because of copyright infringement.
I got you. Yeah, I do have all 3 of the courses there, and they're totally different to play too. They're really.
I'd really love to see them put out more courses. He'd have a lot better game if he would put more out for it.
Exactly. Sawgrass is fun. Yeah, no doubt about it. Sawgrass is a lot of fun, but the Masters, to me, that's the one you got to get. That really is. So, we. Who knows? You may see it in the mail soon for whatever. Who knows? How about it, guys? Anybody else got any other questions for Harris? Because now, have you watched any minor league baseball? I mean, not minor league. Have you watched any spring training games yet?
I have not watched the game yet from start to finish at all. Most I've seen is some highlights here and there. Yeah. So I figure I'm just going to wait till opening day at this point.
Yeah, I just got my extra innings package today. I am ready for it. I am more than ready for it. I am just really, really amped for it. Let's see. Who's your
favorite athlete? Emmett Smith.
Emmett Smith. Okay. All right. Who's the most famous athlete you've ever met?
Brooks Robinson.
Oh, okay. You met Brooks. Okay.
On many occasions.
Did you ever meet Palmer? I bet you did.
Yeah, I've met Palmer, and I don't know the truth to it, but I've had people tell us somewhere down the line Palmer and our family are actually cousins. I've never really researched it, and I really don't care to.
It doesn't thrill you one way or the other. Palmer's not the most outgoing guy in the world anyway, was he?
Say it again.
He's not the most outgoing guy in the world anyway. Palmer isn't, is he? As far as no. He's definitely not one you. I'm not going to say you wouldn't be proud of him, but yeah, he loves himself a lot.
Yeah, he's more about himself than anybody else.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of Michael Jack Schmidt's the same way.
Well, I'm going to tell you another one. You know, Mr. Hall of Famer Cal Ripken Jr. He's all about himself. I've actually had the pleasure of refereeing one of his kids' youth basketball games when he was coaching. You know, right after he retired. And I'll say this: I double teed him up, and I actually ejected Ripken from a basketball game.
Oh my gosh! Oh boy! And I'm one on the channel that said this. He hung on to his career too long, and if it's great to want to be the all Iron Man, but you can't do it and bat 215. You just can't do it for 3 seasons. You can't do that. And that was my problem. That you do that, but how many other people could do that? Like, I mean, if they didn't have their dad's nose sniffing into the situation or whatever, because he played for his dad, 2 seasons, 3 seasons?
2.5, 3.5.
Yeah, 2.5, I think, and then he got fired.
Right.
But
but Cal probably played about 2 years too long.
Yeah. Which baseball team will have the most runs scored this year?
Oh, wow.
White Sox? With the American League and being the DH, the Yankees got to be up there too. But
yeah, it's got to be Chicago, Houston, New York.
Yeah,
the AL, NL,
National League. The Dodgers are clear cut.
Yeah,
they probably.
It'll be somebody coming out of NL West.
Now, do you think the Padres keep it close?
If they can keep it close, April and May, yes.
Yeah.
If they bury themselves in April and May, no.
Right. If they come out to gate 15 and 18, they probably not gonna finish within 8 games of them.
No, they've got to come out playing about 750 ball out in the first 2 months. Yeah. I really feel.
Eloy Jimenez is out for 5 months for the White Sox, says Alex. I did not know that. Big injury. Puck's saying it too. Tribe fan. Everybody's letting us know.
Hey, Sean, how are you, bud?
And let's see. Sean D, how you doing, Harris? Let's see. Lon Kruger retires after 45 years of coaching.
Wow.
I'm a big Duke fan. I've said for the last 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, Coach K's going to retire. I say it. Nobody's believing it. If now, do you watch college basketball?
Normally, yes.
Yeah. If he were to retire, number one, do you think he's going to play a part in who succeeds him? Who's his successor? Number two, will it be a Duke alum? So first part, will Coach K play a part in choosing his successor?
Yes.
Number two, will it be a Duke alum?
I'll be honest with you, I believe it'll be somebody on his current staff.
Oh, you think it's going to be? Well, his current staff's all alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
it'll be somebody on that staff.
see, now that's why I disagree with you. I think they may go to somebody like a Jeff Capel. I think they would go to a Capel. I think they want somebody that has coached some anyway. But I've said on my channel for the last week and a half or so, Tony Bennett from the University of Virginia would be my selection if I was Duke. 51 years old, he's got a national championship, and if you can get him to go to Charlottesville, that hick town, I know you can get him to go to Duke.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, he's got the look, just clean, neat guy. Rob, you are the next Duke men's basketball coach. No, I'm definitely not. I trust me. Do you realize what Duke basketball coach makes? And that's another thing. University of Virginia's coach this year is making $1.1 million. Coach K making $7.25 million. So trust me, if you want to get a little bump in pay, would you like to triple your salary? Come to Duke. So Jeff Capel is good at recruiting. I agree with that. So I think there's a good chance he ends up moving on. Your favorite now to win it all, national championship?
Gonzaga.
Gonzaga. You think Zag's winning?
I've had Gonzaga on the bracket. I think they're the only Final Four team I still have left on my bracket. But yeah, I have to stick with the Zags.
Do you see a big upset coming this weekend? Do you know the matchups?
I've seen some of them.
All right. First off, I'll give you the matchups. You tell me who's going to win. Loyola, Illinois, Oregon State.
Oregon State.
Okay. Now I like Loyola here in that game. Villanova, Baylor.
Baylor.
I agree. Oral Roberts, free toothbrushes another week, guys. Oral Roberts, Arkansas.
I think Oral Roberts is going to pull one more out before they get bumped. Wow,
they could do it. Syracuse, Houston.
Houston.
Yeah, Houston's a really tough team. Creighton, Gonzaga. You
Gonzaga.
Like Michigan, Florida State.
Michigan.
I like Florida State in this game. I think they have the best defense out there. I think Florida State is going to make a run. UCLA, Alabama.
Bama.
Yeah, you got to like Bama there. Oregon State, Oregon, USC.
That one's a tough one to pick. I think that's going to be a coin toss for me. But if I had to pick somebody outright, I'm going to go with USC.
Okay, I think if I had to pick one right now, I would probably go with Oregon right there. I think Oregon, but I think Florida State pulls the upset of the week this weekend anyway with the Michigan win. I think they'll do it. What are your views on Red Sox hiring Alex Cora back?
I feel like this. Anybody that was involved in that scandal, if they're bringing them back, put Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I mean,
Enough said.
Yeah. If you could sweep that under the rug, yeah, definitely. So I'm with you on that one, my friend. Wow. What have you got going on the rest of the evening?
I'm just going to try to sit back and relax for a night.
All right. Do you drink beer?
I've not had a beer since December 6th, 2010.
So you don't drink alcohol?
No.
Gotcha. Yeah. What do you drink? What coffee? Do you drink?
Oh, with me, tea, hot tea, bottled water. That's basically a Gatorade.
Okay, we got you.
So, I try to stay away from the carbonated things ever since I had that gastric bypass surgery.
Understood. So now would chili be too tough for you to eat?
No.
All right. It's not that not that spicy. We get my man Harris up here, Father's Day weekend. We can get him to spend a night one night with us and get him to come on live with us. We will have a bowl of chili in front of him. And Let him do the judging himself right in front of everybody. How about that? How's that sound, my friend?
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a good one to me too. And then, who knows? While you're up there, I may troll behind you there, head up to Baltimore. Maybe we'll go watch an Orioles game.
Yeah, we'll have to check the schedule, see if they're home that weekend.
We will.
And then, we could do. I'll come up Thursday, and then Friday we can go up catch a ball game.
Yep, sounds like a deal to me. And then you're going to do a whole lot of umpiring.
Yeah, I'm still going to be the umpire in chief doing the assigning for that weekend. So I'll be at one facility for 14 games that weekend. And then
you won't be played at all.
I will be on the field probably 2 games a day.
Oh, okay.
But trust me, the money's worth taking the drive.
I got you, man. I got you. Oh man, that is awesome. That is really, really awesome.
And then I'm hoping to head up to Cooperstown again in July.
Oh, you go up there for the
I normally go up there every summer to do games. I usually go up to Cooperstown Dreams Park, do the 12U tournaments up there. They have 13 weeks of summer up there. 104 teams come in each week.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Have you ever went to Williamsport?
I've never worked Little League World Series. No.
Have you ever went to it?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Wow. All I can say is, dude, I was expecting a good interview. I was expecting you to tell me, yeah, man, I've played all these games and this and that, but I did not expect you to tell me a lot of the stuff about you, especially playing semi-pro football. We find out good stuff about that. Looking forward to seeing you. We are glad to see you back on the channel, my friend. You got to make yourself more of a presence on here all the time.
It's good to be back. I mean, you've said in the past to a lot of people, a lot of times I'm on here, late at night. I'll come out. I'll check through the videos, and I'll make my comments as you see in the comment section. In the middle of the night or whatever.
Yeah.
If I pop in during the day or whatever, and you're live, I always say hey.
Yeah.
I try not to be a lurker. I want people to know I'm there if I'm there.
Yeah, that's it.
There's no reason for people to sit there and hide.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there's some people though that are in the middle of their jobs,
That's understandable.
Doing their stuff, and they let me know. Say, Rob, I listen to you while I'm working. I'm like, you know what? I can't ask for no more than that because damn. So many places you can get in trouble if you listen to me do it, especially with some of the crap that I bring on, especially some of the stuff that we do on here. If we got my man Don Huston on here. Don is a trip, and he's always he's talking about some of the women in the backseat of his car and stuff like that. You just never know what Don's gonna come up with. So, Don Huston, if you're out there, my friend, you gotta get yourself a cam and get on here pretty soon too.
Well, I like to see Sean on cam with some of the things he types in the chat. I'd love to see him on an interview. Yeah,
I've actually met Sean.
I know you did.
Yeah, I met Sean and I met Baseball Demos. I met Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys. I actually got a shirt. I ordered a shirt from him. That's why I've said I need to create a shirt for the channel, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever do it or not. Robin and Jabronis, but who knows, man? I'll tell you what. We'll just have a lot of fun on here. Dude, it is so good to have you back. We knew every day that was going by you were suffering more and more yourself, and it's good to see. It looks like this is nothing against you, but it does look like you're a little tired.
I'm still exhausted.
Yeah, you do look a little tired, so you do get some rest, my friend. Catch up on it, and then when you're able to come back here, come back again. Yeah, we look forward to it, man. Harris Jessup, folks. Harris Jessup, right there. And man, I tell you what, as much as you went through, you deserve everything good in life that comes your way. Big ups to you and a big fist bump to you.
Appreciate it.
Have a great evening, folks. Just a little after 8 here on the East Coast. Harris Jessup, thanks again. Everybody in chat right now, thank you guys for coming in here, throwing some great questions his way. And don't forget, baseball season's in a week, guys. And definitely try to catch it if you can. Thanks again, Harris.
Yeah, and once again, I want to thank everybody for everything they've done. Thoughts, prayers, everything they donated. You know, it's much appreciated, guys. It really is.
Well, man, I tell you what, we're just so glad to have you back, and just glad your mom's in no more pain.
You and me both, brother. You and me both.
And you tell your sister. That she gets a shout out too for being right there by your side.
I will. I was trying to get her to sit in here with me, but she's a little camera shy.
All right, we got you. So she can go back and watch us then. That's no problem.
You got it.
You all have a great evening, folks. God bless, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Yeah, take care, guys.
Bye-bye.